for the rap killer. Keep you locked in, strong, dead calm.
Uncomfortable positions, what I'm after.
The killers.
I never tire. As I calculate my mind state through all possibilities, attempts of recreating my stylings and futility. These kids are keeping real with me, but never disrespected. Or I'm showing all these freshmen how I'm lethal with the mic checking. And so people might step in. My style is so esoteric that they comparing my verses to life lessons in a tight session. Freestyle first and write second. That's my game. Time ain't changed my mind frame. Still hungry like the kid hasn't eaten in 9 days. So you better bring your skills when you stepping on my stage to come rap with me. Count money and stacks with me, laugh with me, cause the weed we blowin' is mad sticky. Phoniks lay it down as I'm committing verbal murder on these mainstream acts from a kid that you never heard of. But at least I serve a purpose, scratching beneath the surface. I speak at the sermon, pray to rock him when I'm in churches.
So man, listen.
Prepare for the rap killer. Keep you locked in, strong, dead calm.
Uncomfortable positions, what I'm after.
The killers.
I never tire. I bring ridiculous heat, the type of shit that make you flip in your seat and change schemes without skipping a beat. I'm a rebel like James Dean in a cinema feat. Up in the paper, see my face like I was missing for weeks. You talking shit, you probably losing your teeth, cause I throw jabs like Money May. Fuck up your eyes like a sunny day. Funny you run away when the heat is on. Quick to put your sneakers on. I'm up all night like I'm trying to see the dawn. Play my enemies like a game of chess, but I can never be a pawn. I'm Bobby Fischer and I'm keeping calm. I'm too multifaceted, waiting for kids harassing. When I smack him, it feels good like your boy was a sadomasochist. Rhyming so long you can't even keep track of this. Leave my weed zipped up like an Eskimo jacket is.
So man, listen.
Prepare for the rap killer. Keep you locked in, strong, dead calm.
Uncomfortable positions, what I'm after.
The killers.
I never tire.
Quit talking, it's over. Quit talking, it's over. Quit talking, it's over.
All I pray I can find. Bet it's hard to wrap your brain around this maze when it's gray outside. Pace out breath, space out time. When I'm facing elimination, I ain't coming with these played out rhymes and no vague outlines to see inside me. Give it time, these rhymes occupy your mind like Zuccotti. When I try to think back in my past from daydreaming in the back of the class, never figured I would master my craft. BluntOne, put them headphones right out of that jack and burn you down like a single heater out of that pack. You can take it as an all-out challenge. I'm off balance, but I still hit shots like raw talent. Don't question my words, what I said is preferred. Like I tag your name with the rest of the herds. I get holy when I'm blessing a verse. You only yelling on the intro, that shit is absurd. I'm here to dominate, I maintain brain waves from here to Monterey. Cause real still recognize real amongst a lot of fake, lot of hate. People make claims when they tryna break, but radio rappers are still snoozing when I'm wide awake. You out of place, feeling out of pocket, out of state. You flow sloppy like dinner without a plate. Gotcha, thinking that I was slipping and out of shape, but no, I cut weight like scales that calibrate. Freestyle for hours straight without a day's rest. Reaching my apex, but you a corny rapper in the same breath. These ruthless bastards ain't coming for a taste test. They want your paycheck and ain't afraid to face death. Keep your system on blast when BluntOne up in a tape deck. Play next and profit, keep the page fresh.
Fire on the beat, keep it moving like tires on the street. Don't mistake the lion for the sheep, and don't mistake the sheep for the passive, the weak for the massive. Just take it as a brief interaction. Fire on the beat, keep it moving like tires on the street. Don't mistake the lion for the sheep, and don't mistake the sheep for the passive, the weak for the massive. Just take it as a brief interaction.
Sometimes I just wanna write rhymes, sip some craft beer, try new wine, roll up and hit the atmosphere. I'm a simple man, I enjoy a simple life. When I'm high as a kite, I usually wanna write. Like Jordan, I take flight in a fresh pair of Nikes. Imagine myself moving the crowd in a daydream. My street fiend for microphones I can rip. Just like when I'm stressed, I have to go cop a zip. Cause sometimes I just wanna smoke a blunt with my coffee and listen to dope beats, cause whack shit exhausts me. I don't know much about anything anymore, only know like ODB, I like it raw, hardcore. That machine gun funk, stay in your debt. Keep it dirty, shit sounded like it came off cassette. Peebs the Prophet, BluntOne, and Phoniks came to collect your assets. Head cracks for aspects, I cash threats. Your new favorite, Awon, the greatest in the underground. The top spot, I'ma take it. It's a competitive sport, but I remind you, you know you the shit when everybody rewinds you. You know you the shit when everybody rewinds you.
Fire on the beat, keep it moving like tires on the street. Don't mistake the lion for the sheep, and don't mistake the sheep for the passive, the weak for the massive. Just take it as a brief interaction. Fire on the beat, keep it moving like tires on the street. Don't mistake the lion for the sheep, and don't mistake the sheep for the passive, the weak for the massive. Just take it as a brief interaction. Brief interaction. Brief interaction. Brief interaction.
Your life on it, that I can come and steal your flow up in the right moment. I see the state of hip-hop and I don't condone it. I finish opponents while only applying minimal focus. I know these kids are choking, I'm ahead of my league. Veteran speed, let them believe they better than me, but they better get on their knees before I dead them with ease. Cause I'm doper than dudes peddling keys. Something about the way a veteran sees that makes me wise to the game. 5-minute rappers dropping like flies in the rain, but our minds ain't the same. I'm on a higher plane and I got rhyme in my veins, so they despise in my name. All while trying to blame me for the situation of cash stacks and pistol blazing. Watch me eviscerate them, I'd be happy to battle any stage, any day. Most of you gun rappers are straight pussy anyway.
Sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is. Prophet is, prophet is, prophet is. Sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is. Prophet is, prophet is, prophet is. Sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is. Prophet is, prophet is, prophet is. Sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is. Prophet is, prophet is, prophet is, prophet is.
I come down like raindrops from a black sky, meteor hitting the earth. Don't even ask why I chastise all you kids in the stands, still getting hyped like you sniffing a gram. I bring it back to fundamentals like I live in Iran with no detour. The only way your style is blowing up is with some C4. I see more lurking, my knees start jerking. Wanna twist in the ignition, but the keys aren't working. So now I'm in the pitch black, ready to scrap, with my hands feeling like they got machetes attached. My style, I knew the world wasn't ready for that, so I stay low instead of blowing like confetti. In fact, yeah, I was shaky, now I steady my act. It's kinda crazy that these rookies haven't ever seen a veteran rap. I'm like a wolf at the head of my pack, and fuck breaking, I make move behind the scenes without bending my back. And now it's time to separate the real from the fake, and you looking like a full meal on a plate. Some of these dudes try to say that I ain't pulling my weight, it's all fabrication, so I beat their ass with no exaggeration. And you don't even know what to do when I come through ahead of you, snatch you out your fucking tennis shoes, cause you ain't ready for the heat that I be bringing. So listen, on the chorus when the track they be singing like,
sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is. Prophet is, prophet is, prophet is. Sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is. Prophet is, prophet is, prophet is. Sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is. Prophet is, prophet is, prophet is. Sooner or later we'll all see who the prophet is. Prophet is, prophet is, prophet is.
ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers. Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers. Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers. Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers.
I flow so long it's like I'm losing my mind, and treat challenges like world L's. Take them down 2 at a time. About to show them who the best is. Swing where your chest is. No, I ain't afraid to bring the ruckus like meth did. BluntOne, show them how Budapest is. On these rhymes that I'm blessed with, lines you can't contest with. Yes, they only spinning up a web of lies, saying that staying underground we can never fly. In a day and age where it's commonplace to say that you the best alive, I let them try. Mind is sharper than a set of knives. Lyrics ain't right at your chest, so when I sever ties, oh you bread stacking MCs better rise. I identify just where the game went awry in this enterprise. Divide, conquered, and incentivized. Better get these children out the room once the men arrive, and get on top of your game, cause I'm ahead of mine.
Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers. Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers. Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers. Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching
But I stay
fuckers.
on my toes, lethal motherfuckers hate on my bros. I'm heavy in the game compared to your paper thin flows. Hold your ground if you can, because I came to impose. And when I battle on the spot, I ain't talking about a stain in your clothes. And I ain't here to try to cater to you, man. I persuade a couple fans that I'm the greatest in the land. Then I blaze a couple grams to get my mind right, knowing this game is finite. So only big plays are in my eyesight. Veins are full of ice. You speak a lot of fiction, don't mistake it for your life. I mean, you ought to listen, I'm a genius on the mic, and I believe your crew is running, cause my name is Peebs the Prophet. I can see the future coming, and I wrote it all down on my page, cause I'm surrounded by rage, like Tom Morello when he out on that stage, making moves, and you better get paid, cause that's the saying of this day and age. You either rise or you fade away.
Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers. Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers. Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers. Here come the ruckus, the motherfucking ruckus. Thousands of cutthroats and crumb snatching fuckers.
I take a moment to think, then I continue on. They say no one can really understand you till you're gone, but how could they be positive? The only thing we got in common is the rhyming, but in time I show you what a prophet is. I'm walking through the streets at midnight, rolled outs looking like pinstripes as I pronounce lyrical insights. I stretch a kid across the map, stand behind my lines like a quarterback. Never make a living off distorted fact. Recorded tracks are how I translate to my fan base so they can understand and see my mental landscape. They think they know a man's face, no surprise, cause they look you in your eyes, but they judge you by your handshake. Welcome to the times of the brand name where they fertilize you with lies. It's gonna burn when I fan the flames. I get depressed thinking things can't change. I guess I could be wrong, but I think it's real strange how we fetishize the fame, make me shiver like touching cold metal on a chain. A sensuous fact, some cats in the game barely have a tenuous grasp, saying they the best, but where the fuck's the evidence at?
When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Every man for himself in his land, we be gunning. Quick to judge me.
For real, check it.
Born alone, die alone, no crew to keep my crown or
When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Every man for himself in his land, we be gunning. Quick to judge me.
For real, check it.
The mic's my religion, the system is the devil's lasso.
I take a moment to breathe and then I inhale. Chemtrails follow my flight, flyer than Denzel. I take a minute to chill and then I work more. It's worth more when you know exactly what you work for. I take a second and consider the fact I keep consistently shitting on these niggas that rap. Put my city on my back and my back at the wind and put it on the back burner. Back at it again. Took a bit of a sabbatical, traveled another avenue and ended up back in the trap I never trafficked through. Only take a second and a plug to get adapted to, but fuck with the Dominion in Virginia, it's a rap for you. Really want power, I can tell you about how you were either that nigga or you just Dwight Howard. You really that nice or you sniffing white powder? My brother kept telling me I'm breaking the mics, but I ain't really saying nothing, maybe saving a life. And 8-1 keep telling me I'm taking it light. I'm too nice, when I spit it I should say it with spite. They both right, and I gotta take a minute to admit that. Then proceed politely to pushing a nigga shit back. Flow conversational delivery is gift rap. Victimize the first nigga to spit a diss track. Your grandmama gave you that chain, get your shit back.
When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Every man for himself in his land, we be gunning. Quick to judge me.
For real, check it.
Born alone, die alone, no crew to keep my crown on
When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Every man for himself in his land, we be gunning. Quick to judge me.
For real, check it.
The mic's my religion, the system is the devil's lasso.
BluntOne, Peebs the Prophet. It's 5 a.m., watching the sun rise through a dim haze. My mind feels a sense of inspiration in my pen rays. Drop down to the paper, no sounds of an eraser. I was slaying cats back when Jermaine was on the paces. No complications, I shed on whole teams. Fucking nominations, see you waiting your time, but I ain't got that kind of patience. Peebs the Prophet, jaw tighten and your knees are locking. Think you need to stop it, cause everything that I speak is conscious. Yeah, of course it's real, every word is ill. And if you front, I'll be strumming your pain like Lauryn Hill. So remain sorta still, or else you about to know just how a brain disorder feel when I'm aiming for the kill. Blunt motherfucking one. Call me a menace, a sharp killer wherever my pen is. If you talk slick, you probably need a trip to the dentist. I'm sipping Hennessy, my weed stash is never limited. Nothing to lose, like I'm facing a life sentence with killers and criminals. Still striving to be original. The schoolyard skills ain't gonna work against the principal actor. My raps have subliminal factors that can make your style ghost like cast, but what I'm after. Ever since me and Blunt started connecting, it's like this music is a part of my essence, and I can feel it at the start of a session. Give me a pen and a harness, a weapon, put down my hobbies and start a profession. And you ain't gonna hear no gun lines up on the track kicking facts. My body's predisposed to Sibiac, that ain't a personal jab. But while you sleep, I'm at work in the lab, making dough while you hurting for cash.